Hey guys, Doogie Fun MD here. If you remember where we last left off, we just killed the Taurus Demon, and we're headed off to the next bonfire. So, you guys just follow me. The reason that I'm not going to be doing the next boss in this section of the guide is the next boss is quite a bit a ways from the next bonfire. You have to climb up through this church after you actually activate the bonfire. So I'm just going to be showing you guys how to get to the bonfire itself, and we'll cover the actual church part of the next level in the next episode. So here you see, go up and kill these guys. Alternatively, you can try to go up and run past the dragon. If you're going through a faith-based build, you would want to do that because there's a covenant up ahead, which is like a guild that you can join, and you can redeem favors and such to gain things. That guild collects sunlight medallions, which you get for playing co-op with other players, and in return you get powerful faith-based miracles to use as a potential armament. So just go up, be a little careful with these rats. They can give you poison. Shouldn't be a major issue since you chose Pyromancer, if you were following the whole guide, because the Pyromancer clothing has a much higher poison resist than the other starting classes equipment. And if you get poisoned in the next area, you might as well just go back to the last bonfire and try again without getting poisoned, because it's pretty much too early for you to have any antidote to the poison, so you're just going to end up dead. Trying to shell Gestus flasks to work through the poison. I mean, it can work, but it's so difficult that I just would suggest not doing it. It's almost not worth it. Especially since the rats drop humanity, so you have the potential of getting humanity off of them, which is a pretty valuable item, as I've talked about before. Since you use it to kindle bonfires and whatnot, you also need it if you want to play co-op, or if you want to do PvP, you need humanity. Because you need to reverse your hollowing to be able to do either of those things. Oh, and I fall. Take a little fall. That's alright. And since I'm trying to guide you guys through, I'll try and fight the boar. If you have your pyromancies, you should be able to make quick work of it. You can also alternatively stab it in its butt. It's not armored there, and you'll perform like a special killing blow type thing. Alright, so I'm gonna run around, chug my Estus flask. Now here's the potential of dropping a very good helm, so it's worth it to try and kill him just to see if you can get him to drop. And he didn't drop it for me, but he might drop it for you, so it is potentially worth it. So we're gonna go up around here. Well, this guy looks like he's just gonna, well, he's actually leading you into a trap, as you can see. So if you know that that guy's there, you're not going to take as much damage. Oh god. You can also use humanity to see the number shoots up right there. It's also a really good healing item. Your health just shoots right up whenever you use it. Probably when I'm through the actual walkthrough, before I move on to a different game to do this kind of thing for, I'll do like a little guide on the basics of the game, what equipment encumbrance means, what you get for humanity, what it does. Just because it can be somewhat daunting for a new player. It's hard to figure out what's going on. Now, if you've made it here, you're almost to the next bonfire, so congratulations. What you have to do is you go up here, around. Here's a bad guy. And we kill him. Hollow Silver Helm. Now, since I'm so low on health, I'm going to use my gold pine resin here. And if you saved at least one for here, you should be in a good position to just press forward. Those big guys with the capes can take quite a few hits. They have a shield, and they like to parry attacks, which is a way to deal extra bonus damage. And so, it's very good to be able to just kill them as soon as you possibly can. And one of the best ways to do that is either pyromancies, or that gold pine resin. There's also a charred pine resin that you can find later in the game, or buy from certain merchants. And it does the same thing, but it's fire. Fire is resisted by more enemies, though. Lightning is probably the superior damage type. So here we are. Next bonfire. Light the bonfire. Spend our experience points together. And I'm going to go 2 in Vitality and none in Endurance, because I'm all out. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be going for 30 in Vitality, 30 in Endurance. That's below the soft cap, but we're going to be hitting 50 in Dexterity and 50 in Intelligence, which is the soft cap for those 2 stats. Thanks for watching, guys, and enjoy your walkthrough for Dark Souls.